June 19th. The umbels are just about to burst. June 26th update. They are very close to opening. Very few flowers have actually popped. There's a lot of bees and a lot of, especially flies. There's a lot of flies on them so far, but they're not quite open yet. June 30th. The seed stalks have been falling across the pathways, making it difficult to maneuver around the walks. So I tied up some of them so I could get down the path. One thing that I'm going to watch the rest of the season is those that I cut versus those that I left the seed stalks on, to see if those that I cut will form bulbs. All of these stalks that I cut, I'm going to place in water and allow them to continue to flower and possibly be pollinated. So I have a tote full of water in which that I placed all of the seed stalks. July 5th, and the majority of the umbels have now opened. My other tote sprang a leak, so I moved all of the seed stalks over to this one. I just wanted you to see the bottoms. The parts that are underwater do turn a different color, and that is natural, so don't worry about that. I suppose they are just rotting to some degree. So the top halves are still doing very well. All of the umbels have flies and bees on them, so I'll just keep going with this. July 17th, I am cutting the umbels today so I can harvest the bulbs, and I filled the second tote. The first batch of umbels is starting to brown, but so far no seeds are popping out. Second batch of umbels is still going strong. August 1st. This is what the umbels look like right now. And there are viable seeds in the umbels, so I'm going to let them keep going. Some of the heads are starting to open, so I am going to harvest them today. I am cutting them at the base of the umbel and letting them drop into a bag, which I will hang in the garage then and let dry. So here are all the dry umbels, and there are seeds in there. You can see the little black specks there. I have no idea what the best way to get all these seeds out of these umbels is, so I guess I'm just going to mash them in my hands and then kind of sift through them at the end. So it seems to me like there would be a better way to do this. What I've done so far is I'm just going like this with all the umbels to break them apart and get the seeds out. And then what I've found so far is taking this, the seeds fall through and the chaff stays in there. But then I have all that small stuff to contend with along with the seeds. So this is what I'm gonna do today, but there has to be a better way to do this. Through sifting, I got it down to basically the same size as the seeds. So the seeds are in there, but the chaff that is in there is also the same size. So what I think I'm gonna do is try and break that up again and then do another sifting. What I've been doing is just rubbing all of this in my hands to try and break up as much of that chaff as possible. And then on the final time, what I'll probably do is just really grind in a small amount to try and break up as much of the chaff as possible. So that's where I'm at right now. I tried a fan, but that didn't work. So what's been working so far is just blowing the chaff off the top. Like that. It's a little putsy, but it's been working so far. I'm told that it's called winnowing when you blow the chaff off of the seeds, so that's good enough for me, and I did pretty well this year with seeds. This is what I ended up with. The Nero shallot, the red Dutch shallot, and the yellow potato onion.